Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How you all doing? How was your day? Wherever you are watching me from this day, God bless you all. I carry another ogbonge news called give una today concerning. I think say not only our Africa country this type of story for dey happen no, but una go watch am una sef. I say make you trust no man, and always be vigilant. Be careful, pray for the spirit of discernment to know whatever is happening around you and in your life. Make una watch am una sef. The story dey talk about the father of a man wey marry a wife. He come dey totori, the father come dey totori the son wife. Make una watch una sef. Make una know say no be only Africa na all dis type of things for dey happen. E still dey happen for the white man world wey we dey today. Make una watch dis video for una sef. Make una like am and make una share am for your beautiful sister. I love you all. Watch it for yourself.
You always have to be very careful about the person you put inside your home. In this scene, in the foreground, we see an older man. His name is Joel. In the background, we see a beautiful young woman named Jennifer. The panties that Joel smells are hers. The most problematic thing of all is that they are father-in-law and daughter-in-law. She grabs her cell phone and sends an audio to her husband, Paul, to come home because they need to talk about his father. A little later, when she was in the kitchen, the older man approached her inappropriately. He asks what she is making for them to eat. The daughter-in-law replies that she is preparing lunch for her husband and his son Paul. Joel questions whether the food will take long to get ready. According to her, no, but she will wait for her husband to have lunch. Getting weirder and weirder, he comments that he's really hungry. He puts his hand on his son's wife's waist and she, of course, is extremely uncomfortable with that. Jennifer suggests that, since he is very hungry, he wait at the table until the food is served. Joel thanks her for the kindness and leaves the kitchen, not disguising his feelings for her. At the kitchen door, he sniffs his daughter-in-law's panties a few more times. She notices his presence there and inquires if Joel needs anything else. The disgusting, cowardly man claims it's nothing. A few minutes later, Jennifer was about to take a shower, but seems to change her mind for some reason. Before anything, she checks to see if anyone is in the room and locks the door so that her perverted father-in-law doesn't try to do anything. As soon as she turns on the shower to start the bath, the unscrupulous man enters the room where the son sleeps with his wife. Just as Jennifer predicted, Joel tries to open the door. Although she has locked it, the man takes a credit card out of his pocket and with this trick he thinks he will be able to open the door. He doesn't succeed and, afraid of being caught, walks out of the room, but leaves the credit card on the floor. In the kitchen, he opens the drawer where the cutlery and other utensils are kept. The older man grabs a fork, probably to try to open the door one more time. Note well, he bends one end of the fork. Unfortunately, to Jennifer's dismay, this time he succeeds. He opens the door slowly and, making no bones about it, watches the daughter-in-law taking a shower. She is on her back shampooing her beautiful hair and therefore doesn't notice that she is being watched by a pervert. He moves even closer, trying to get a better look at his son's wife's body. It's disgusting. Thank God, a sound is heard from the living room and the shameless old man finally comes out of the bathroom. A short while later, Jennifer finishes her refreshing shower. After drying off and toweling herself off, she meets her husband Paul at the door. The young woman is surprised that he has only just arrived. She wonders if he wasn't in the bathroom a few minutes ago. The man explains that he just arrived. It's not possible that other person were there. Jennifer is sure that someone has entered the bathroom and wonders if it wasn't his father. The naive son can't believe that his father would be capable of doing something as inappropriate. The wife comments that she locked the door and strangely enough, it was open when she finished the bath. Paul claims to be tired of her paranoia. He argues that he is tired, hungry, and just wants to relax at this moment. Jennifer, however, rebuts that she is not making anything up. Paul doesn't believe her and heads to the kitchen so he can eat after he gets home from work. Before she does the same, the woman notices that there is a credit card on the floor. At the dinner table, the husband asks her what she has prepared for dinner. She shows him that she made his favorite food. In a low voice, Joel comments that it's very smelly, subterfuge to smell Jennifer's panties again. Under the table, even with his son by his side, he strokes the legs of the indeed beautiful daughter-in-law. He doesn't stop and she decides to put an end to this nonsense. Paul inquires what is going on. She just wants him to go to the bedroom. The husband says he is very hungry. This doesn't matter to her either. The deceived son apologizes to his father, accuses his wife of being hysterical. Finally alone with her husband, she reveals that there is something very wrong with his father's head. Paul complains that as soon as he arrived she complained about his father and now she is doing the same. Jennifer tells him that his father is having some very inappropriate attitudes. Now at the table he was rubbing his leg against her, and it just can't go on like this. The naive man, to say the least, wants to believe that his wife is wrong. In fact, the father-in-law just wants to show the tremendous affection he feels for her. Jennifer doesn't care. She will no longer allow this to happen in her own home. She wants Joel to leave. Paul repeats that his father wouldn't be capable of doing this kind of thing. Suddenly, the cynical, disgusting man appears. He promises his daughter-in-law that he understands that she felt uncomfortable, but he would never do anything with the intent to hurt or offend her in any manner. Joel has no limits. He suggests that he sees Jennifer as his daughter, and hearing what he heard outside, he feels bad that she thinks he would have ulterior motives. The woman's husband accuses her of having lied to harm his father, all because she likes to be the center of attention, even if it means harming other people. Joel comments that if he really upset her and did something he shouldn't have, he apologizes and assures her and his son that he is a man of character. He begs the daughter-in-law to believe him. The cynicism of this disgusting and perverted older man is revolting. He promises his own son that he is not a bad person. Paul questions what she has to say to him and his father, because in that house the three make a family and should learn to live peacefully and preferably happily. Joel explains that he doesn't want to get in the way of their relationship. The not very intelligent son is sure that things will get back to normal. Changing the subject, Joel would like to ask a big favor of Paul, who makes himself available to help his father in any way he can. The older man claims to have a lot of pain in his back, one that he has felt for some weeks now, but has run out of medicine, so he would like the son to go to the pharmacy. Paul replies that he will do that right away. The father hugs him, happy to have such a good or, more likely, naive son. Before going to the pharmacy, Paul returns to the bedroom to get his wallet. Jennifer begs him to believe her. The husband loses his patience. For him this matter is closed. The young and beautiful woman says she can prove to him that she is telling the truth. To make this story end, he asks what she wants him to do. She urges him to just stay hidden behind the curtain. By doing so, he will see the truth. He accepts, but hopes it will be quick. Before hiding, he hesitates, but she assures him that it will work and he will finally know the truth, because she can't stand it anymore. A few minutes later, the old pervert knocks on the door and enters the room without Jennifer's permission. He questions whether the daughter-in-law knows where his son is. She replies that he must be a while at the pharmacy. Knowing this, he comments that they should enjoy more time together, alone. She doesn't understand what he means to imply. Then he shows the panties he carries in his pocket. Joel admits that he spends the whole day smelling it. The father-in-law accuses the daughter-in-law of wearing the panties of shameless women. So he goes to show her what a real man is. Just then, thankfully, Paul comes out from behind the curtain and prevents his father from committing a crime. The coward swears it's not what it seems, but he can't hide the truth anymore. The son does not believe that his father really had the courage to act in such a dirty way. Joel is a coward. He promises that he can explain what was going on. Paul obviously doesn't believe him and demands that the father leave and never step foot in his house again. He pushes his father forcefully from the room, calling Joel a despicable and criminal man. Alone with his wife in the room, Paul apologizes for not believing her. He had no idea that this kind of thing was happening right under his nose. The woman points out that it was his role to believe her, but at least the worst is over and now that disgusting man is far away. Unfortunately, we can't trust anyone.
Now that was everything finish. Now see wetin happen for the video. See how the man try the corner. Even when the wife they try to tell the husband, say see wetin your father dey do, dey protect the father. Say the father no go fit do this kind thing. Even me, I no believe say go fit do this kind thing o. But we have to be careful not to trust to 100% for this world when we dey so, because the world don change o, no be as e be the time of old, no be e be now. Thank you very much for watching my video. Like and share. God bless you all. One love.